Hello everyone and welcome back to Mount Moon TCG. For today's video, we're taking a look at a couple of decks from the 2016 World Championship format. We have the Masters runner-up Ninja Blitz, which is piloted by Wisconsin's old Cody Walensky, going against my own creation of Mega Manectric, which I guess we would call Hunter's Manectric. Yeah. So here are the rules of the 2016 World Championship format. And, you know, since I'm playing Hunter's Manectric, I'm playing Manectric.
That makes sense.
Yeah, one of my favorite decks back in the day.
Now, you played the Mega Manectric for 2017 as well? Or 2015 version?
I believe so. I think, yeah, but that's Manectric Garbodor?
Yes, the tool drop one. So it would have been 2015.
Oh, maybe 2015.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Manectric around this time. So anyhow, I'm going to play Battle Compressor to search my deck for 3 cards to discard, discarding an Energy, a Sycamore, and a Hex Maniac. And I guess we're going to play a second one.
You can get rid of that Shaman. You don't need that.
I might need that for later. Discarding more cards, Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards to search for a Pokemon. I'm discarding all my energy.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know, something attaches energy when it attacks or something. So I'm going to grab the Hoopa, play it onto the bench, use Scoundrel Ring to search for 3 Pokemon EX to put into my hand. So I search for Manectric, the Shaman, and the Mega Manectric.
What is the last card in your hand?
Jolteon. No, it's not Jolteon. What is it? It's a VS Secret. Makes sense.
Yep.
So I bench the Manectric. Shaman, when you place Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. You can play as many Shaman as you like during your turn, basically.
Yep.
None of this. Only once during your turn. Bananas.
Yep, Dedenne-esque.
Yeah. Or Crobat.
Or Squawk. Yep. Oh, you can do multiple Squawks, can't you?
No.
No, just one on your one turn?
Yeah, you just only get the one shot at it.
Okay, so I start off by playing a Die Ball. Search your deck for any water Pokemon, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. Grab a Froakie. I will also Battle Compressor, and I'm going to discard Talonflame, because it has the ability Gale Wings. If this Pokemon is in your hand when you are setting up the game, you may put it face down as your active Pokemon. So I don't play the basic or the stage 1 for this at all, so at this point they're useless. They're just deck cards.
Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting that you play the 4 Talonflame and the 3 Froakie.
Because you want it more likely to start with a Talonflame.
Oh, it is a great starter.
Alright, we'll play a Starlight Microphone, discard all Pokemon tools attached to your opponent's Pokemon, and then I will Aero Blitz for 40 damage. Search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Great setup card, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so we got rid of my Spirit Link, which I kind of need to evolve without ending my turn.
Right.
Because back in this time, I don't know when you're watching this, because maybe Megas are back. They are coming back to the TCG. Slightly different rules, but back in the good old days, when you played a Pokemon, when you evolved a Pokemon to a Mega, your turn ended unless you had the Spirit Link attached to it. Nowadays, it's like, hey, it's an extra prize card.
Yes.
So, whenever you're watching this video, Megas are probably out. Unless you're watching this, like, in July or August.
Yeah, when it first comes out.
Yeah. But get ready for Megas. They're coming out soon. So anyhow, I'm going to play the card VS Seeker to grab a supporter card from the discard pile, put it into my hand, and I'm grabbing N, which is both you and your opponent shuffling it into your deck, and you each draw a card for as many prize cards as you have left. So we each draw 6.
You got rid of my cards that I Aero Blitz for.
That's kind of the point. That's the one downfall with Pokemon like that. It was like, oh, the attack is get these cards from your hand. Your turn's over. I'm just going to end or Marnie or whatever.
Yeah.
Put them back into the deck. Alright, attaching the Float Stone to give the Pokemon this card's attached to free retreat. Okay, debating where to put the energy. I think we might put it on the benched Manectric for now.
Yeah, let's put it around.
Yep. So we're going to use Overrun, do 20 to the active, and 40 to the active because of weakness, and 20 to the benched Froakie.
Okay, and I will immediately Rough Seize that damage off the Froakie.
I mean, I had to put the 20 somewhere.
You do, yes. I will play a level ball. Search your deck for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less. Reveal it, put it in your hand. I will grab Frogadier. We're probably going to attack with it right away.
That's probably one of the cards you put into your hand from.
It was,
Blitz.
yeah.
Yep. So it all worked out for you.
And I will attach a Bursting Balloon. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is the active Pokemon and is damaged by an attack, put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Discard Bursting Balloon at the beginning of your next turn. And Frogadier is going to use Water Duplets. Search your deck for up to 3 Frogadier, put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck afterwards. So I don't need as many Froakies because I can just go immediately into Frogadiers.
Right.
And unfortunately, I prized one.
Yeah, that's the risk you get for having a deck like that. Alright, we're going to play a Trainer's Mail to look at the top 4. Put a trainer card into your hand that's not named Trainer's Mail. Shuffle the rest back into the deck, and I think we got Lysander, and I think that's the only option.
And you don't have to take it as well.
Yeah, you don't have to take it. It says you may. Man, this card would be a lot better if you could take a Trainer's Mail. I can't tell you how many times I've Trainer's Mailed, and then one of the cards in my hand was before was Trainer's Mail. It's like, jeez.
No, you can't just infinitely search with Trainer's Mail, unfortunately.
No. Well, not infinitely. There's only 4 copies.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to attack the Frogadier for knockout with 60 because you had the tool attached to it, so it did more damage. Because I think you're weak to grass, actually. Yep, so this weakness wouldn't have mattered.
No, yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately it does 60 to me because of the Bursting Balloon.
Yes. And then play the Super Rod, shuffle the Frogadier and the energy back in, and then immediately going to Sycamore. I attach the Splash energy onto the bench first before Sycamoring. Discarded my hand and draw 7. That's a lot of energy.
Yeah, you don't need all that energy right now.
Well, I do have a Greninja in hand. It's not the one I want, though. Has the ability Water Shuriken. Once during your turn, you may discard a water energy from your hand. If you do, put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. And Mist Slash for 50. I think it's just not affected by anything. For 1 energy. But I'm going to Arrow Blitz instead.
And get 2 more cards that you're going to need. It's a lot of damage on that Manectric.
Yeah, it's got Rough Seize and it can evolve. It's fine.
Yeah, but I don't know. Just a couple of Water Shurikens and an attack could be dangerous. So attaching to the bench Manectric, and we're gonna Sycamore. And I think it was a Startling Megaphone, Lysander, and 2 energy.
Yeah, Megaphone would have been helpful last turn.
All right. So I found the Mega. No Spirit Link. So that's a little annoying. Bench the Raikou. It takes 20 less if it has any electric attached to it, and then it's very similar in attacks to Keldeo EX, so it does 50 and then 20 more for each energy attached to it.
Yep.
For each lightning, Keldeo was water.
Yeah, specifically lightnings, yeah.
Okay, and luckily, with the Trainer's Mail, we found a Manectric Spirit Link, so we can evolve to the Mega Manectric.
Yeah, give yourself an extra, 50 HP? 40 HP?
It's not a whole lot. Alright, now we'll use Turbo Bolt for the knockout and attach 2 basic energy cards from a discard to one of your bench Pokemon, and I'm going to attach them to Raikou. So that's kind of the whole point, is I have Pokemon that I can attach energy to with Turbo Bolt, and to help me later in the game.
Alright, so I'm going to attach another Bursting Balloon, and I'm going to evolve into a Greninja BREAK, which has the ability Giant Water Shuriken. Once during your turn, you may discard water energy from your hand if this is the active Pokemon, and do 6 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So there's Little Water Shuriken and Giant Water Shuriken. And I think I did the giant to
You did the giant
active.
Yep, and then 30 to the bench.
Yeah. Attaching, and then I'm going to play Ace Trainer. You can only play this card if you have more prize cards remaining, the cards left than your opponent. Each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck. You draw 6, your opponent draws 3. So it was a little better than it had at this point. Gave you one less card.
Yep, that's pretty darn good.
Bench a Froakie. I got lots of VS figures in my hand, and we're just going to miss Slash for 50, and that is enough for the knockout.
Yeah, a little annoying, but it is what it is. Promote the Hoopa, of course, it has free retreat. Hoopa!
Well, it's the unbound form, so it's more like Hoopa. Hoopa.
Okay, dude. Alright, we're going to bench the Articuno, and then we're going to Professor Sycamore. Get a fresh hand of 7 cards. Okay.
Double colorless. What?
There is double colorless in the deck. Okay, the Spirit Link onto the Manectric. We're going to Ultra Ball. Discarding one of those double colorless.
Yeah.
And discarding an N. Alright, getting another Manectric.
I suppose you could double colorless onto a Shaman, or I think the Regice needs double colorless.
Yeah, I think
water.
it's the Regice needs a double colorless.
And the Raikou could use it too, it just wouldn't increase its attack.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach that double colorless to the Shaman, and then I'm actually going to Sky Return.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll do 30 to the active, and then I shuffle the Pokemon and the
No. It goes to your hand,
Goes to the
not
hand, sorry.
shuffle.
Yeah, that's right. I was thinking of something else for some reason. But yeah, the Bursting Balloon would affect, even if it knocked out the Shaman goes back to the hand, so it would not be a knockout or anything like that.
Yeah. Even if it would have put enough damage counters to knock it out, it still goes back to the hand, because you resolve attack effects before you're checking for knockouts.
Yep.
Yeah, the Bursting Balloon goes away. It was useless. Rough Seas, get rid of that 30.
Well, I wouldn't say the Bursting Balloon was useless.
Yeah,
it stopped me from attacking with Manectric.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, play another die ball, get the other Greninja with 2 attacks, Shadow Stitching for 40 until the end of your opponent's next turn. Each Pokemon your opponent has in play in his or her hand or discard pile has no abilities. So it's like a Hex Mania.
Yep.
And it does 40. And we're going to Super Rod, put 3 more Water Energies back in the deck. And then probably play, oh gosh, Via Seeker first, or Sycamore. Got another Bursting Balloon too. Alright, we'll attach to the active again. Via Seeker. Can't play Ace Trainer because we both have the same number of prizes.
I mean, you could still put it into your hand.
Yeah, but if
technically,
I gotta put something in my hand now.
Well, then you couldn't play it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, technically, you already played the card, and there's a target, so you kind of I guess.
Alright, so I have to take a Sycamore because that was the only other option, and we're gonna Sycamore another Sycamore and 2 VS Seekers away. I hope I don't need those later.
Keep tuning in, we'll find out.
Another Splash Energy. Level Ball, get a Froakie, I'm guessing. Yep. Got one of each on the field.
Yeah, literally. Froakie, Frogadier, Greninja BREAK. The gang's all here, everybody.
And no giant water shuriken, just a Mist Slash.
Alright, I don't hate that. Attach the double colorless to the Articuno. And now what to do here? The VS Seeker, get the Hex Maniac. Or maybe that's why...
Maybe you Hex,
yeah. Maybe got Hex last turn, we just didn't see it. But yeah, that's going to stop all abilities.
No, you usually leave the Hex Maniac out to remind.
Yeah, I always leave the Hex Maniac out, and then when it's the opponent's turn, I turn around and be like, hey, yo.
Yeah.
No abilities. Alright, so I'm going to Turbo Bolt the 2 water onto the Articuno, because maybe next turn I can take an extra prize with Articuno.
Oh, and we got to do Bursting Balloon too. There we go.
Yep.
And then I Rough Seized right away, so I went back down to 80 damage.
Yep.
Alright, so no Shurikens this turn, but I can still evolve and Dive Ball for another Greninja. I'm just going to leave that Froakie as a Froakie for now. You never know when Bubble might be important.
I mean, I guess, but...
And I'm going to play N. My hand did not have energy anyway, so...
And for a second there, I shuffled my hand. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right." No, it just gets shuffled in.
Yeah,
it's not Iono.
Okay, we're going to retreat to the other Greninja, and we are going to Moonlight Slash. You may return a water energy from this Pokemon to your hand. If you do, this attack does 20 more damage. So it's 60 or it's 80 if you put the energy back in, and then you can like Giant Water Shuriken that energy later.
It's amazing how it works. Alright, gonna heal 30 with the Rough Seas. And it only works for water and lightning Pokemon, so that Hoopa cannot be healed.
Yep.
Yeah, via Seeker, we're gonna get Lysander, and I think we're gonna try to take 2 prizes here with the Articuno.
Yep. Delta Plus.
Yep, Delta Plus. If you knock out a Pokemon with one of your attacks, you take an extra prize card, and I'm using Tri-Edge. Flip 3 coins for each head. The attack does 40 more damage. And 20 plus 40.
Yep,
that was
all
enough.
you needed.
I don't need to flip any more dice. I take 2 prizes on that Froakie.
Alright, so Ace Trainer is back to being active. Rough Seas. Keep healing on the bench. We're going to attach return. And we'll Giant Water Shuriken something. Oh, really hating on that Mega Manectric.
I mean, it has the most damage, and if you knock it out, you do take 2 prize cards.
Yeah, I think my plan is to Giant Water Shuriken the Mega, and then Giant Water Shuriken the Hoopa.
Oh, what a
turn.
hand. What a hand. 2 Regice. What am I going to do with that?
Didn't get any more energy. But I got another Bursting Balloon.
Yeah, could be annoying.
Not going to retreat into the damaged one. Just keep with the
Right, you don't want to promote the
one.
damaged one.
And we are going to Shadow Stitch, I believe. Yep, turn off your Shaman.
Looks like it, and what do I draw? Looks like a water energy. Rough Seas, before you forget. Yeah, it's a water energy. It's not very good right now. No, and we're gonna Chilling Sigh, and we're gonna put you asleep.
Yep, that's another way to get around the Bursting Balloon. If you don't do damage, it doesn't do damage to you.
Yeah, hopefully it can stall for a turn, but nope, it doesn't look like it can stall.
Okay, Rough Seas, almost healed on the bench. Fisherman, put 4 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Looks like I only have 3, which I will take anyway. And we got 2 Giant Water Shurikens to use. We're actually going to target the Hoopa.
Hoopa is also damaged.
Yeah. It's got 170 HP, so another giant will knock it out. There we go.
Yep, and there it is. There goes the Hoopa.
Take my 2 prizes. Yep, Dive Ball. Play that right away. Now, get that 3rd Greninja BREAK.
Yep, but you already retreated this turn.
Yeah, and I don't play any switching cards, so I can't triple Giant Water Shuriken.
That'd be pretty good, actually. Just do 180 damage?
Yeah, before
That's
attacking.
insane.
Alright. Looks like we got a Splash Energy attached to the active.
Yep.
don't think there's anything else to do. So we're just gonna miss slash. That's the 50 damage one. But you get abilities again.
Yep. Not that it really matters right now, but I mean, maybe it could, but. Yep, so I don't want to promote the Manectric on any circumstances. So Rough Seas, both the Manectric and Articuno. So Ultra Ball away the 2 Regice.
Yep.
So the Regice is in here to prevent Pokemon EXs.
Yeah.
From attacking Regice. So if it's a very heavy EX deck, they can't attack, but you're not playing any EXs. So Regice is. Maybe I could Ice Beam, but it's a flip a coin, so it's not guaranteed.
Right.
I like the Articuno where it's like you're asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab Shaman because it doesn't matter. Manectric has enough damage on it to where it doesn't matter if you can knock it out Shaman or Manectric. It's the same.
It is.
But either way, we're gonna set up for a fresh hand of 6 cards. Not exactly knowing what I'm looking for.
I mean, N is always good.
Yeah, N is pretty good, but and then I'm only down to 2 price.
It also hex me again.
I think that's what I'm thinking. It's like I need to stop you from knocking out my Mega Manectric. So stall a little bit of time, keep healing. Oh, I was thinking I'm gonna attack with the Manectric.
Yeah, that way I can't knock it out.
Because what? Mega's 170.
Yes.
And I think I'm going to soften you up for an Articuno attack next turn.
Ah, okay.
Because you can't knock me out because you have no abilities. And I'm going to get the Raikou ready to go too, just in case.
Okay.
Yep, so now you have to retreat the Greninja.
Which isn't a problem because it has free retreat.
Oh, right. That's not a problem at all. You have like 9-10 cards left in deck?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for exactly.
Well, you got the Sycamore in hand.
Might be the last VS Seeker or something to get like Fisherman next turn. Because I don't have another Froakie, so I can't evolve into the Frogadier or Greninja anymore. So we're just going to Sycamore. Leave 2 cards.
And I think, Fisherman would help you a lot next turn, but...
VS Seeker's in there, a bunch of energy.
Got it.
I can't use this turn. Yeah, retreat to the Splash Energy one.
Yep.
I think we just need to do damage to this, so... We'll Moonlight Slash and we're not going to put it back into the hand.
Alright, so it's just a base 60. And my last card is Lysander, so I have to win the game this turn. Or I could play N. If I had a VS Seeker, I don't know if I do or not.
You played one last turn.
Yeah, that Hex Maniac should go away. I think I'm going for it. I don't know if I have the VS Seeker in hand.
It doesn't seem to be like.
No, it's
just Lysander. Yeah,
it's Lysander. I have to go for the win.
So I have 70 HP left.
Yep. So it's for what was it? It's
20 plus 40 for each flip. So you need 2 heads.
I need 2 heads. Yeah. Well, rough seas. Not that it matters, but I need 2 heads. It's a tails. And it's another tails. The game is over. I got 1 head. I'm just a little bit shy of the damage.
10 damage short, yeah.
Yeah, a rough seas really helped you.
Well, you're the one that played it.
Well, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not that my deck didn't play it as well. But yeah, all I have to do is Giant Water Shuriken, retreat, Giant Water Shuriken, and take my last 2 prizes.
Yeah. Manectric couldn't pull it off this time. Okay, still love you.
I think the one turn that I had the Starlight Megaphone was like the decider.
Right.
Yeah.
It stalled me for at least 1 or 2 turns.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I could have just built up that Raikou and just been like, cool. You're not just one-shot everything.
Yep.
All right. Well, that'll do it for this video, everyone. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and be sure to join us for some more awesome perks right here on Mount Moon TCG.